I actually was not going to make a video about this, but here's a tip for those of you that are prospective ranters or video uploaders on YouTube. If there's a popular trending topic out there and you want to avoid it and you don't want to make a video about it, do not read Facebook. That's what I did, and that's what's leading me to add my 2 cents into this situation. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm usually the one telling people to get thicker skin and be tougher about certain situations. I know that I'm usually the one to have the unfavorable opinion about one of these incidents. However, let me tell you something, okay? As somebody who has been through varying degrees of bouts of depression in his life, I gotta tell you, if you get to a point mentally where you feel that killing yourself is going to absolve you of all your problems, where you think that killing yourself is the only possible course of action remaining in your life, it takes a lot to get to that point. It's not something that, like, people are acting about this situation, not something where you just wake up and say, oh, I want to go jump off a bridge today. No. It is a series of events, and they just keep piling on top of each other, and you eventually break and you kill yourselves. Some people can't understand it. A lot of people do not understand it. I don't understand suicide myself. I'm not going to sit there and act like I do understand it, but I don't think that really necessarily gives you the right to be a armchair psychologist and say that it's cowardly and it's the easy cowardly way out when you have no fucking clue what it takes to get to that point. I do, and let me tell you, it's not great. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this entire fucking situation with Amanda Todd. And I was just looking over at my Facebook post I made about it, and I said that I was shocked at some people's responses. I'm no longer shocked. I did a little bit of just a small modicum of thinking about this, and I'm no longer shocked at the responses, because this is today's internet. This is a day and age where you can sit behind your computer, you can say anything you want, and you can feel big and bold about it. This is a day and age where trolls are breeding everywhere, and I shouldn't be shocked at all. But I'm going to say this. It's going to make me sound like a crusader, going to make me sound like an asshole. I don't care what I don't really care anymore. If you think that Miss Amanda deserved what she got, if you think she deserved to be blackmailed into putting on a show, or else her pictures will be circulated around, and the police came and told her later on that they were circulated around, okay, if you think she deserves that. If you think that she deserves to be constantly reminded of her mistake, if you believe that there is no such thing as youthful indiscretion and she deserves every last thing she ever got, including a Facebook page made over the ordeal, with the picture, if you think she's deserving of all that, and if in the end you believe that her suicide is justified, delete me. Unsubscribe me. I don't want you on Facebook, I don't want you on Twitter, I don't want you on YouTube, I don't want you anywhere. You are piles of dumpster sludge, and I do not think I even want your digital presence near me. I'm not even joking. Do it. I will take a hit in popularity if it means getting rid of imbeciles like you. There is no justifying anything that happened here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care how you feel about bullying. I don't care if you think bullying is just one of those things that's getting a little bit too much attention in this country. I don't give a fuck what your stance is on bullying. You cannot justify the actions of the people responsible. It's just not possible. I don't see how it is possible. And then to go to her fucking memorial Facebook page and make sexual advances toward her. I mean, God. Again, not very shocked. This is the internet. You know. And a lot of people are saying, well, it's the internet. Why are you making this video? Because, like I said, I got suckered in and I want to add my 2 cents to it. And I got so enraged at some of the reactions from this that, yeah, I already explained it. But here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. Why do you think, if you do think that, before you go and delete me, before you go and unsubscribe me, which I hope you do, by the way, why do you think she deserved this? Because she posted her boobs on the internet. That is what I'm hearing. She posted the pictures and she is responsible for what happened to her. Get that shit out of here. She's responsible for everything that happened to her because of that youthful indiscretion. Because she did that. I find it hilarious that when shitty things happen in certain people's lives, the whole everybody makes mistakes thing applies. When something shitty happens to them and they face a consequence, and somebody tells them, everybody makes mistakes, it's okay. Oh, they feel good, don't they? But just not to her. Everybody doesn't make mistakes because this is the internet and she should have known better, right? Yeah, she should have foreseen that somebody would make a Facebook page about this. She should have just had the forethought to know that she would be constantly berated with this event for the rest of her life up until now when she killed herself. She should have known that she'd be blackmailed. Yeah! She should have known. No. Make any excuse in the book you want to be able to speak loud and proud against this entire thing. But I gotta tell you folks, I can't sit back and listen to this fucking garbage from you people. Youthful indiscretion just doesn't apply anymore. You can't make a mistake. And if that mistake leads to you killing yourself, you're going to be called a coward. And people are going to wonder why you did something so stupid over something that if it happened to you, you'd be fine with it. I mean, this is coming from somebody who has had a picture leaked, okay? Not everybody is as cool and cavalier as me about that. About things like that. And that's something you have to remember. Just because you're okay with it does not mean other people react the same way. So, all this talk and all, I don't really know what else to say. I mean, whatever.